5 more minutes. It's 5 in the afternoon. What about it? Let's just go back to sleep and stay asleep for a while longer. Okay, darling. Good morning, dears. I brought you two some coffee. You need to wake up at least long enough to get one good meal in. Please, Sloth? Okay. Fine. That feels better. Still feels sleepy though. Thank you very much for the coffee, Gluttony. It was tasty. It always is. Thank you very much, Sloth. And one for you, my dear, before I leave. What would you like to have for dinner? As you wish. I'll be back before long. TV is plugged in and the games are under it. You don't have to worry about being too loud, the two of you. Goddess, I love her. So, how are you liking it here? Okay. That's good so far. Wrath didn't work you too hard. Though you were aching a little from the walk. You were tossing and turning a little as you were trying to rest last night. However, I'm glad that my aura was enough to help you rest a little in the end. What do you think of Wrath? Yes, she can be very philosophical. You all have that capacity. Some like it, others find it an annoyance. Whether or not we acknowledge it, we're all philosophical. Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you. Though sometimes boredom helps one relax. I know that it helps me relax. I know that I am the most worthless of the 7 of us. All I do is sleep and laze about all day. Just look at the 2 of us. You chose to spend the day with me, and all I did was keep you asleep. We didn't get to do any of the fun things that I had planned. I was planning on sharing my favorite video game with you. It's a farming sim on that old console there. Nothing too action-packed. My reflexes aren't that fast for it. Wrath loves the fighting game on the side there, and I like playing that with her. I win sometimes against her, in fact. So, I think it's because she lets me win and not any of my own skill. I mean, I spend all of my time asleep. I don't really get to do all that much less build up any useful skills. Sorry, I don't mean to gripe and grumble about my own problems. You've got your own too, don't you? you're worried about your edict. I can tell. I could see glimpses into your dreams. That's one of my few magical talents. One of the reasons I love to keep sleeping. I get to see not just your dreams, but the dreams of everyone. Humans dream of so much. Their nightmares are deliciously terrifying, but their nice, sweet dreams are so good too. I prefer the good dreams, though watching some of the scarier ones does have its own unique thrills. Watching dreams is almost better than watching the actual movies. Do you remember that one scary movie? I think it was called Alien? Oh yes, I really love that one. So scary. I love to wrap myself in sheets and just doze off while watching it. The nice thing about human nightmares is that they take the scariest aspects of things and heighten them to their strongest levels. It makes horror movies so much more fun to watch. Why are you looking at me like that, all surprised? Oh? I didn't realize that it was messed up for me to enjoy their nightmares. I have a lot to learn, I suppose. Your dreams, though, are the coziest, though they tend to make me feel bittersweet. You remember people from your life. Your dream last night was of a group of them all standing near you. You were talking about something, though I can't really quite remember that. I mean, I guess that's one of the drawbacks to watching dreams. Sometimes words aren't remembered that clearly. But anyway, I remember that you felt so happy. So happy, and yet so sad. You miss them. You do. You don't even know where they are anymore, do you? Thought so. You know what part of the earth they're on, but you don't know where you are. Yeah, you've repeatedly asked where you were, and we've given you different answers each time. The mansion, the area around the mansion, etc., etc. But we've repeatedly avoided telling you exactly where you are. I know that you've been getting really annoyed by that, even though you don't really express it all that much. The reason for that is because, well, we know that we're close to a few towns and places, but other than that, we don't know where we are either. We're on Earth, but like a pocket of Earth, not really tied to anywhere else on the planet. Still abiding by its rules, but able to go any place on Earth that we'd like. The location we're at changes. You'll find anyone from any walk of life if you walk a couple miles in any direction. Just keeping in mind your destination, you can walk to Paris or Los Angeles, and from there, back here. As for your edict, humans don't usually get them anymore. I used to get them often millennia ago. It changed sometime over the course of the past 2,000 years. Slowly, humans just weren't getting them. Humans aren't typically born with them, nor are they passed on. So your circumstance is an unusual one. I know that you're bothered about what your edict does, but you probably shouldn't worry too much. Knowing your luck, you probably got saddled with the usual longevity in order to keep up with us. Although, having an edict upon your soul like this can change you. It changed us in small, minute ways. What happened with edict holders in the past? It wasn't something that I paid much attention to. You'd have better luck asking pride, greed, or lust. Good afternoon, love. How come? I was simply trying to relax with some of my favorite people. Lust, get out of my room before I break your fingers. I can feel them on my hips. I'm not in the mood. Out. Now, as you wish. Goodbye, my honey bun anchor. See you at dinner, baby. She must have been there since around early afternoon. Well, I'm slightly irritated at her since she ruins a lot of my naps. Fills them with wet dreams. There's only so much sapphic intimacy that I can take in my dreams before it gets irritating. Let her mess around, and the next thing you know, you're swaddled in more rope than a sailing ship. You don't want to know what she dreams about. Enough about her for a while, since we're both awake and not really going back to sleep anytime soon. How about we play video games together?